What's going on, everybody? Hope everybody had a great weekend and had a great Sunday. Immediate reaction time. Just got back from a wedding, Syrian wedding, both sides Syrian. And Syrians really know how to do it when it comes to their weddings. Oh my God. First of all, walk into the wedding, immediately sounds like a club in New York. Awesome music, remixes, dancey vibe, incredible, very, very fun. You can tell from the second you walk in, it's a party. Ashkenazi weddings, you walk in, there's like slow music, it's meaningful, you feel the ruchnius, and like you feel like you want to go over to a rebbe and get a bracha. But like at Syrian weddings, you walk in and you feel like you want to put your coat down, do a couple shots, and get crazy. Second observation, within the first maybe 20 steps that I took in this building, I must have passed like 7 women who could be models easily if they wanted to. Stunning, beautiful. Syrian women, gorgeous. All different ages too, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s. Just like America's Next Top Syrian Model. I felt like I was on the set. It was incredible. Ashkenazi women, beautiful as well. But Syrian women, just like absolute knockouts. I know the Syrians marrying Ashkenazi guys, like marrying, assimilation. But wow, if we're grading for appearance and aesthetics, I would say Syrians get a 12 out of 10. Very impressive. Then you walk in, gets to the food. Obviously, food's pretty on par. Ashkenazi wedding food's pretty good. Syrian wedding food's pretty good too. But then again, it comes back to the dancing. Like if it's between an Ashkenazi wedding and dancing like crazy on the dance floor to like a house remix of like Simcha Leiner and Morty Shap, no disrespect, love them both, or a Syrian wedding dancing to a house remix of like Diamonds by Rihanna and like Pitbull and Jay-Z and maybe like The Weeknd. I mean, one set of music is just like slightly more fun to dance to, I would say. Depends on the vibe, depends on the audience, but my personal take. Oh yeah, one last point I almost forgot to mention. When I go to weddings, I try to liven them up and add as much excitement and fun as I can, because I know I'm pretty good at contributing that way, and I want everyone's wedding to be as memorable as possible. So some of the things I do some crazy dances. I put, the groom or his dad on my shoulders because that makes for great photos. And I tie a bunch of napkins together to make a really long rope. And like me and, 1 or 2 other people will, loop that long rope over and over so the groom and the kala can jump rope. Cute things happen at Ashkenazi weddings. It adds to the dancing, makes a great picture. It's a lot of fun. I go over to the groom of this wedding, good friend of mine, and I'm like, hey, do you want to, I don't know how I deliver this line with a serious face, but I go over, I'm like, hey, do you want to jump rope with your wife? And me and someone else will like jump rope you guys with a giant long tablecloth. And my friend looks at me dead serious and goes, we don't do that here. We don't do that here. Like in the Syrian community, apparently like jump roping with your wife at a wedding is like not a thing, which I guess makes sense. Different cultures have different things that they're into. But like, that just got me thinking, like, what other things that Ashkenazi people do would Syrians look at and just be like, yo, this is whacked out. Like if they see, can you imagine how Syrians look at Ashkenazim when they do shtick and all the friends come out dressed as like Mario and Luigi, or have like a random custom ink shirt with like a random text description that no one else understands, or when they come out dressed as like superheroes or as like baseball players, or all the random shtick that people do at Ashkenazi weddings. The Syrians must feel like these people have no self-respect. They are an embarrassment to Jews, and we're ashamed to be part of the same religion as them.